Yeah. Coach West, congratulations on the state championship. Coach, you are the state champs for 2013. Tell us how you feel, Coach.
Excited. Our kids deserve it. This particular group has done everything it takes to be state champions. And we're just excited to bring home a trophy to Cisco. It's been a long time. We've been here now 5 times, and we would have been highly disappointed, I think, this year if we didn't bring back that gold trophy. So excited for the team, excited for the community. These seniors deserve it. What a great way to go out of your senior year with a state championship, being undefeated, 16-0.
Coach, quite a few key plays in the game, and let's talk about a couple of those key plays. I saw as one of the key plays a gutsy call their second half. Tell us about the onside kick right after you score the touchdown.
Coach Pope had been working on this onside for 16 weeks. It was just a matter of when did we pull it out, and we really thought we might have to use it against Canadian. It was ready for them, but we just didn't feel like we had to in that game, so we held on to it, got to pull that out in the state championship game. We knew we were going to use it at some point. I had it called several times that we bailed out of it. One time their coach saw us talking about it, and he actually pointed our direction, so we needed to be a little more discreet about it. And we thought if we scored in the second half, we're going to pull it out on the very next kick. And man, it was great timing, and what a great execution. That only worked if it was executed. So Mason Reed did a great job. The kick was awesome, and it was definitely a turning point. It took the air right out of them.
Coach, a couple of other key plays defensively. Hoover had an interception. McBride ended up with an interception. Cole Scott ended up with an interception. You guys really seemed to be able to kind of read what was going on at times. And tell us about defensively how you prepared and how the guys came through.
Well, watching video, nobody had stopped this team all year long. The only way you stopped them is either a turnover or a major penalty. Now, they get out of the little penalties. A major penalty, such as a hold or a 15-yard penalty on a second or third down, you might get them to punt. But the turnovers were what was critical, I think, in our game. We had to force those, and those 3 interceptions were critical. We didn't stop them without the turnovers or the penalties. We got them to punt one time, but nobody else has done that in probably 3 years of playing Refugio. And he was going to take some chances, and we knew that, taking some chances and going for it on 4th down. Our kids were prepared for that mentally because we knew they were going to at times convert, and that can definitely be challenging to your mind when you convert a 4th down over and over again. But our kids were mature about it. They knew just keep going, wait for the mistake, and thank goodness we got some last night.
Let's talk very quickly about 2 senior leaderships, the defensive MVP, Mason Reed.
Mason played great, both sides of the ball, but he really stepped up defensively for us. Made some big plays. He's the guy we turn to make that special play on defense. He had an outstanding game as well defensively. And then we can't say enough about Colton Kent running the offense and executing the things offensively from the quarterback position. And he had some big plays. He was the fastest kid on the field. I really felt like when he got loose, no one was going to catch him. And we saw that on the bootleg there in the 3rd quarter, which was a huge play for us. I felt again that was, along with the onside kick, a huge play for us.
Hey, Coach, one more question. Looking back now over the course of the last, 4 or 5 months, give us an assessment from 2-a-days through non-district, district playoffs, state championship, just an overall assessment of your season.
Well, it's hard to be undefeated, and I knew when we started even the scrimmages, we came out very good, and sometimes that's a major worry. I've had some teams that were very, very good in scrimmages in those first few games but didn't get any better. I think what was critical for this team, and the reason that we're state champions, is that we got better every week. They took advantage of the weight room. We lifted 4 to 5 days a week, even during the season. We got stronger during the season, and we were healthy. Part of that is just luck. Our kids staying healthy through the playoffs when we had to play 3 games in 11 days. A little bit of that was lucky, staying healthy during that time. But I will say this, our kids did everything it took to be undefeated. They prepared their bodies, for punishment and that was one reason those kids stayed healthy this year. We had great preparation with the off-season and the summer program.
Congratulations again, Coach. You are 2A Division II state champs.
Thank you very much.